What's going on, you guys? Welcome back to another video. I'm sorry for the late upload. I had a pretty busy day. But check out this beautiful view from above my house. This is supposed to be the Christmas star that's been trending. I always have loved taking pictures of the sky, the moon, and the stars. But it's supposed to be something special about the star tonight. And I think tomorrow night also. But in this video, I want to talk about 3 things the narcissists do to control you and how it controls you in a way. One of the things that I notice about narcissists, how they try to keep you strung along and keep you in control, is through phone calls and how they use those phone calls to control you. It's like they start an argument with you. And of course, the narcissists, they've never let you pretty much get your point across without causing you to be frustrated in the conversation. And it turns into an argument. But it turns into an argument because that's what they're trying to do. They're deliberately trying to get that side out of you. They're deliberately trying to make you become to the point where you're defending yourself all the time. And what they do during the conversation or the argument is they'll hang up in your face, or the call will just, all in a sudden drop. And it always happens as soon as they get you to the point where you heated and you can't hardly get your words out because they're not letting you talk. And that's a very frustrating feeling. And what this does is causes you to be determined enough to keep calling them back, And they know you're going to do this. They know the next move you're going to make because you're determined to get your point across. You want to get them to understand your point of view. And they won't allow you to do that. And it's very frustrating. And it's also abusive. It's abusive. And it hurts for people to just block you. That's another thing they'll do. They will block you. And they have no valid reason to block you. They do this when you're trying to express yourself. They don't want you to express yourself because, first of all, they already know what they're doing. They set up the whole conversation, to play out that way. So they already know what they're doing. They know what your response is going to be. They know that they're wrong. And again, it's abuse. Not only will they hang up in your face, they won't answer the phone, they'll block you. And then that'll have you questioning yourself like, what did I do? It always have you thinking, what could I have said to make the conversation go in a different direction so that they won't get so angry at me? They love to flip the script and turn it around on you to make you think you said something wrong or you've done something wrong, to always cause an argument. And you're not looking for an argument. You're looking for an explanation. You're just looking to meet them halfway and to discuss things like adults should be able to. But with a narcissist, they don't want it to be that way. They're trying to get you out your body. They want you to react in an unsettled manner so that they can point out your behavior to you, because they want you to always, feel bad and feel like, they want you to notice your shortcomings all the time. It's just always your fault. And they do these type of things to steer you away, from the main issue, from what the problem really is, which is them. You can go to them in a very settled manner, with the hopes of just trying to hold a decent conversation. And it's like you have to take baby steps when you're dealing with a narcissist. You don't know what you're going to get out of them at any given moment. You don't know how they're going to react, what they're going to give you. So it's like you got to kind of brainstorm and boost yourself up and prepare yourself. And no one should have to be that way with another adult just to have a decent, normal, civil conversation. It's sad that you have to build yourself up and prepare yourself for what may come out of a conversation with a narcissist. But those are two things that they'll do to try to hurt you, to try to control you, because they know that you're gonna constantly, you're gonna dig for answers. You're gonna come back to them and try to explain, and they know that you're trying. They know that you're gonna continue to try to make it better. And there's nothing to make better because they're doing this deliberately. And then you're running around, just going insane because you don't really understand what's going on. And that is all a setup. It's always a setup with a narcissist. And the thing is, you're not the problem. There's nothing wrong with you. Once you come to realize that, that's a killer to the narcissist. They hate it because now you know what they were trying to do all along and it doesn't work anymore. That's a killer. They can't take it. Now they have to come up with a way to try to, to get you to react that way, by using different tactics. Because the phone conversation thing doesn't work. And know why? Because you block them. When you block them, they know that there's no chance of the phone games happening again. They can't get you again through the phone. They have to speak to you in person. And then you'll just have to work your way into, limiting the conversation with them and knowing when to cut it off so that they won't take you into that moment again of struggling to get your point across and to get an explanation out of them, to get understanding. I'm sorry for the notifications. I thought I had turned it off. But the third thing that they do is narcissists is something that this usually happens in the midst of, you being with a narcissist, whether it's in a relationship or a friendship. A lot of times, you can be out with them for a night having a good time, and they don't want you to share that information with anyone. And you're like, why can't I let people know that I had a good time with you? It's like they want you to keep the moment a secret. And for a long time, I didn't understand why. And the reason why is because they have been keeping, it's not like they're keeping you a secret. They're keeping you a secret, like they don't want people to know that that you're involved with them because of how bad they speak about you. That's something that I noticed about the narc and how they control you. Like if you keep it a secret, our friendship will always be on the best terms. But if you speak about it, chances are we just not going to last that long. And if you don't really if you don't really put much thought into it, you're just going to go along with what the narc says. And it also, those thoughts also reflect a person's self-esteem. Because if someone has to hide you and keep you a secret all the time, and you're all right with it, you're okay with it, that says a lot about you and how you feel about yourself. So that's just something to think about. That's another way that they control you. Because they know that you enjoy what they're offering you so far. They know that you are enjoying what they present of themselves to you. So you accept it and you want more of it. But what you don't know is how they're speaking badly about you behind your back. And that's why they try to keep you a secret. So those are my thoughts in this video. Thank y'all for watching. And I'll talk to you soon.